excited to be back for an Amped episode with you guys. I know it seems like it's been a while, but we are so pumped to get back on track for this summer with Amped. This month is May, and it is all about confidence. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I struggle with confidence sometimes because I don't always believe in myself, even though deep down I know I should. Dr. LuLu, Lexi, and Abigail tell us how important it is to have confidence in ourselves, and there's a cool other story to tell us about it. I hope you guys have some fun. I'll check in with you during the episode to make sure we're believing in ourselves as we go along. I'll see you soon. Hey kids, welcome back to Amped Up Art. Today, we are gonna paint some flowers. Listen, this is what you'll need. From your Amped box, you've got egg carton, a straw, and some paint. You may or may not have gotten a paintbrush, but if you didn't, just use your fingers. From home, grab a pair of scissors. Now, I went ahead and made my carton a little bit more round so that it would look like a flower. But today, what we're gonna do is paint this into a flower. Check it out. I almost forgot. Another thing you'll need from home is tape. We're gonna take the straw and a piece of tape and tape the straw to the back of your carton so that it looks like a flower. Now, you can decorate your flower as little or as much as you want to. I may spend the rest of the day in my studio today decorating my flower. We'll see. But guess what? It doesn't matter how you decorate it because you should have confidence in how you decorate your flower. My flower has some colors that I love, and I also think it might be missing some colors. I still love those colors even though they're not part of my flower, and I'm confident in that. You guys can be confident in your lives in so many different ways. Take a look at the rest of the episode so you can check out how. Bye!
How do you feel about yourself? I know, that's a weird question. And right now, you were asking, why are you asking me a weird question? Let me tell you why. Self-esteem. What? How we feel about ourselves. And what are 5 things you can do to feel awesome about being you? These are great questions. What is all this self-esteem stuff? Let me put it this way. When we have high self-esteem, we feel good about who we are. You are one super awesome person. We are proud of what we can do. I love the way you handled that. Giving myself a pat on the back. We believe that we can do it, even if we don't succeed at first, because this little bump in the road is just that, a bump. We can see our own good qualities and accept ourselves, even if we make mistakes, because everybody makes mistakes. Everybody? Yep, everybody. When we have low self-esteem, it's like the exact opposite of that. In this zone, we may think we aren't as good as others. We may think about the times we don't succeed or make mistakes, rather than the time we do well. We may be hard on ourselves and give up easily. I know, this is kind of a sad zone to be in, but there is hope. There is that other zone, the back patting zone. So let's go back there. Yeah, that feels so good. Here are 5 things we can do to have better self-esteem, or as I say, to feel awesome about being you. Number 5, try your best. You can feel awesome about yourself when you give something a really, really good try. Do your best at whatever you do, and your self-esteem is sure to grow. Number 4, pitch in. Do nice things that help others get things done. Like our parents, we can help with meals and keeping the house clean. We can get involved at school or volunteer in your community. Everybody needs a little help. Pitching in helps us realize that we can make a difference. Number 3, turn that I can't into I can. When you are faced with something new, do you say to yourself, this is too hard, I'm not good at this? Change the way you think about trying new things, and instead say, I will give this a great try. I can handle this, and I can do it. Start saying, I can, and you will be amazed at how this will help grow your self-esteem. Number 2, practice the things you do well. Practice, practice, practice. They say practice and patience makes perfect, and that's true. We have to keep doing the things we love to get better, and it takes time. Find a way to schedule time and practice. When we see our progress and become really great at something, our self-esteem becomes really great too. And number 1 on the list of 5 things you can do to feel awesome about who you are. Make a list of the stuff you are good at. Yeah, a list. It can be anything from drawing to dance. Maybe it's a sport or a hobby. It can be anything. If you're good at it, put it on the list. Sit down with your family and build this list together. It's fun. I like this one because it really helps us to think about the things we are good at. And that's where it all starts. What are things you do to build your self-esteem? What are you good at, and what are you doing to get better?
Hi kids, welcome to science. It's my favorite time in AMPED, and this month we're going to talk about confidence. And I have Einstein here, and look, I found my mini-me, and he's going to be here with me to help me with science. So, confidence. When I think about confidence, I think about being able to trust in something for sure. Like, I spent a lot of time in school to learn about science, so I'm confident that I know how to do science experiments. And I want you to think about things you're confident in too, okay? Now, let's get to this week's experiment. You're gonna love this. All you need is a microwave, a plate or dish you can put in the microwave, and from your AMPED box, a bar of ivory soap. It has to be ivory soap for it to work, okay? Okay, so I've unwrapped my ivory soap, and I want to tell you a little something about ivory soap. The reason it works for this experiment is because it's got a lot of air inside it, so it's super fluffy. And look what it does. Ivory soap floats. That's because it's got so much air in it, and that's why it works for this science experiment. So here's what we do. I'm going to put this aside for now. We get our ivory soap, we put it on our microwave safe plate or dish, open up our microwave, put it in. I'm going to set my timer for 1 minute and 30 seconds, and we're going to watch what happens. Wonder what's happening in there. Can't wait to get it out. All right, guys, ready? All right, mini-me, ready? Let's see what we have. Whoa, look. We had this, and now we have that. Let's take it out. Be careful because it could be hot. You might want to get a grown-up to help you with this part. Whoa, wait till you feel it. It's all squishy, and I bet you could maybe even make some shapes with it. Like I'm gonna make a ball and throw it at Einstein. Oh, you're gonna have so much fun this week. And remember, if you wanna do this with a friend later, make sure you have ivory soap, okay? Now, I'm gonna go play for a while. I hope you have fun with this experiment, and remember, be confident you can do it. See you guys next time.
Oh my goodness, did you guys know that a bar of soap could expand and explode like that by just putting it in the microwave? I had absolutely no idea. We learn something new all the time here in AMPED, and Dr. LuLu was telling us how important it is to be confident in ourselves with crazy stuff like that. And Lexi had this beautiful flower that she made out of some weird stuff, but it ended up being amazing. And I want you guys to remember to be confident in that kind of stuff, because whatever you make and whatever you do is yours, and you should be happy with it. Now, to wrap up the episode, I want you guys to head on over to Abigail's kitchen and see the yummy cooking thing she has for us this month. I'll see you after.
Hello, Aunt Family. It's Chef Abigail here, and I'm ready to start the summer with you. So let's get started with today's cooking session. From your AMP box, you will need this bag with your pretzels, M&Ms, and candy melts. From home, you'll need a plate, a bowl, and a microwave. Now, when using the microwave, make sure you have adult supervision. Let's move on to the next step. Now, separate your ingredients. Take your pretzels and lay them on the plate. And take your candy melts and put them in your bowl. After you finish both of these steps, leave your M&Ms in the bag. Now, let's move on to our next step. Now, with adult supervision, take your candy melts and put them in your microwave for approximately 25 seconds. Finally, now you're going to take your candy melts, take a spoon, and stir them together until they're smooth. After your candy melts are all smooth out, take your chocolate, take a pretzel or more, and just spread it on. Now, you're gonna take your M&Ms and make them into a pattern, like a flower, on your pretzel. Ta-da! And that's it. Now, time for my favorite part.
Okay, who would have thought that you could make flowers out of pretzels, M&Ms, and chocolate? Not me, but I'm confident that you guys know how to do it now. I hope you guys had an awesome time this month, and I have something super exciting to announce. We are doing AMPED Camp. That means that we're gonna gather together for 3 days on 1 week in June, and you guys get to come together. We're gonna do science and games and craft and cooking and lessons. It's gonna be the funnest summer camp ever. The flyer's right here for you guys to check out, and we'll have sign up soon, so make sure to tell your parents to mark the calendar, okay? I hope you guys had so much fun today. And if you made a really cool thing and you want to share it with us, just text the number below so we know and we can share it on our social media. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Make sure to check us out on Facebook and Instagram at Amped Online. To stay up to date with current episodes, check us out on YouTube at amped.online or look at our website, www.ampedwestchurch.com. If you are interested in you or your friend getting an Amped box, text AMPED to 704-343-8955.